Laszlo's just been sitting on his hands for the last hour.
Young Laszlo.
He brought in Bully from Rockstar. They've been playing on the big Panasonic Plasma TV.
It looks great, man. The graphics
Gaming on the
really
Panasonic Plasma TV looks terrific. I got to tell you.
Oh, yeah, big widescreen. You got a nice big field of view. And there seems to be some bullying going on in Bully.
Yeah, this is the Halloween mission.
Halloween mission, a lot of pranks.
Wedgies.
Yeah, I see this guy's dressed up like a little skeleton, and everybody else is dressed up in Halloween costumes. And the object is to pull as many pranks as you can on people, I gather, from what I'm watching.
Marbles.
And there's some fisticuffs going on. And then did he just get points for picking that guy up and throwing him in a garbage pail?
Stink bombs.
A stink bomb. And then one of my favorites is the jar full of marbles, which he'll throw at somebody, and they'll slip and fall on the ground.
Why does that guy have a you-know-what stain in his
Yeah, he's wearing just underwear or something.
Oh, wow.
And there's
funny.
a stain in the back.
Maybe he's nervous.
He got scared.
He gets scared. It happens to all of us.
Well, the reason Laszlo's in here with Bully...
Which comes out today, by the way.
It comes out today, okay? Jimmy's going to be a big star in Bully.
That's right.
Yes.
Rockstar called. I normally work on Grand Theft Auto stuff, but Rockstar said, we need to fill some characters. They said, we've got a cop and a construction worker. And I said, I know just the guy, because I read the bio on the cop, and it said, loves the village people and dresses in women's clothing on his nights out.
Ooh.
I said, let me give Jimmy a call.
I don't.
So Jimmy did like an hour and a half in the studio. And you can actually interact with Jimmy's character in the game.
Really?
Yeah. You're a cop.
That's
if you're a
fun.
bad boy in front of Jimmy, he'll come over and bust you.
Well, no,
I
it's
haven't heard
weird.
any of this.
You see the character that is Bully, you would think that's Jim Norton. Because
it looks like him.
It kind of looks like him a little bit.
Yeah, the main character actually is named Jimmy, but he's being bullied.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
All
he's
right.
Being
And there's
bullied.
nerds and jocks, and it's basically sort of a comedy and a coming-of-age teen.
Well, we got
The
some of
John
Jimmy's
Hughes-
lines.
Oh, yes.
We have some of Steve's, too. Please,
Yes.
God.
Yeah, we're going to end with
And
that.
we're
You kidding me?
We're going to compare the quality of acting. I looked for flubs on Jim, and I didn't find any.
I'm sure there's some.
Here's Jimmy and Bully playing the officer.
Don't mess with the law.
That just sounds like me.
That'll be in the game. That's hysterical.
That is good.
Oh, my best bra is ruined.
I could so picture this.
Me, too. Because you put it on. Oh.
I am on duty. Don't bother me.
I suck.
No, I like that because I could totally picture walking up to your character in the game and having it say this.
Yeah, I got my eyes closed. Well, I think you did a great job.
Better not be anyone hiding from me around here. Get back here, kid!
Yeah, you can actually hide in trash cans in the game.
Lockers.
I know. It was one of my favorite parts of any game is when you're walking around and there's somebody that you're supposed to not see you, and they blurt out something like, "Hey, what was that?" And then you just like stop for 2 seconds and they go, "Huh, must have been the wind." And then they walk away and then, "Hey, what was that?" "Must have been the wind." It's like, this is the worst guard ever.
I'm right here, you dummy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've done to kids in the past?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Is that an outtake or just off of Jimmy's computer?
Yes. He caught my brain. He picked up a little electrode in the head. I don't know how that just snuck out.
Yeah. Jimmy, that's not the line.
Yes.
Oh.
I gotta go. Don't want to miss the lingerie sale.
That was actually the end of the recording session. We were just trying to chat.
I hate my acting.
No, it's good
You sound
voice
great.
work.
Trust me, we'll play a guy that you'll feel really good about yourself.
Okay.
And just
Yeah, you got to see it all together with your character
And
on screen.
the graphics guy works your hands,
Are we trying to...
so it doesn't matter.
See, and this is your character. With the
That's your
mustache.
character?
What's that?
Oh, let me take a look.
Mustachio. I look like the guard in Clockwork Orange. I love it.
Oh, you do?
Big mustache.
6, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1.
You're a big guy.
You got a nice chin.
Thank you.
Your character has a nice chin, Jimmy.
I like it.
With a
Officer Morrison
little
is the
dimple in the middle.
Well, they gave you a really huge chin,
They really do.
like Dudley Do-Right.
Well, are these pictures up on opieandanthony.com? They
I
should
can get
be.
them to you.
Yeah, they definitely should be, so people can see the character Jimmy plays in Bully.
And if
One of my
Rockstar had
favorite-
the common sense, they would work with me on a character based on me. There's a lot to do.
There certainly is.
Here's Jimmy's last line for today.
Why do you punks always have to cross the line?
Ooh,
Wow.
I was scared myself.
That scared me.
Jimmy Norton, everyone.
Oh, I feel just.
And
so-
Rockstar Game Bully.
So Steve plays a construction worker.
Yeah.
Who hangs out in the bad part of town.
The bad
Ironically,
part of town.
was the one of the village people he liked the most because the motorcycle guy, his mustache was too big. He'd get bacon bits caught in it and
It
be
would
pissed.
tickle.
All right, so his character is hardworking, easygoing, goes to community college at night, optimistic, likes pretty women, and dates many of them, always having romantic misadventures, but has a sense of humor about it, friendly, enjoys his life.
All right.
And your character, you can actually, as Jimmy, you can walk up, as Jimmy the character in the game, you can walk up to the construction worker and have a conversation with Steve.
And this is Steve's lines from Bully.
The problem is that people don't listen to my ideas. I'm really clever, you know.
I don't like the fact you said "is" twice in a row.
And that was just taken from his production studio.
The problem is. Listen.
The problem is, is.
Yeah, it should be the problem is, and then can you play that again? Because he says the problem
Yes.
is.
Let me hear
You're
that.
stupid.
The problem is that people don't listen to my ideas. I'm really clever, you know.
No, that's another one of
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
The problem is that
Hey, man, that's
it's his trademark.
yeah,
my style.
You have a trademark style of acting. The problem is
the problem
stay in the.
and I guarantee his hands were upturned, and like Steve, his palms are up to the sky. The problem is just moving back and forth.
Picture if you're holding two grapefruits. You're holding two grapefruits in your hands, out in front of you, arms stretched, and your palms are underneath the grapefruits. That's his hands.
Yeah.
And he's just moving them back and forth.
What do you got, Laszlo?
Hit track 10.
Track 10?
Yeah, this
Track
should be on
10.
your replay machines.
All right, track 10. This is Steve in the Rockstar Game Bully.
That's probably true, but I don't really care.
Ooh, yes.
And then
We could use that for a lot of stuff.
right, and here's the passionate one that reminded me of Steve's past in a rock band, track 11.
Track 11.
Yeah, I just imagine him doing this at the front of the stage when he was wearing that girl's kilt or whatever he was. What was he wearing?
A blouse.
A blouse.
Of course he was.
Oh, yeah, let's rock and roll!
Whoa. Wow. Now, if that doesn't sound like a construction worker, I don't know what does.
Rivaling Poe on that one.
I don't remember any of this.
The weirdest was...
What are you building? A giant penis?
You know, in the Discovery Channel, when they're out filming lions, tigers, or bears or whatever, and they get that awesome shot, there was a moment in the session where Steve flubbed up and actually growls. And it sounds very bearish.
Ooh.
Some dude didn't like my game. Some dude told me he didn't like my game.
Little growl there.
Growl like a bear.
Some dude. Wait, my motivation. Some
dude. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
And then the engineer had to tell him a few times that he was popping his peas. When you're speaking on a microphone, especially they have this beautiful microphone at Rockstar, this Neumann that has a huge diaphragm on it. And if your pee, it ends up hitting the diaphragm, and it's an unusable take.
Yeah.
And so Steve had a couple of pee pops, which we all do. We all do a few pee pops.
Yeah.
But, the engineer, you can't hear the engineer, but he goes through to Steve's headphones and says, "You're popping your peas."
Did I? I knew it. I knew it. I wish I was this picky when I was doing production of my own. But my drums cover up a lot of shit.
Drums cover up a lot of crap.
Wow.
Oh,
They do.
Thanks, Laszlo.
However, they don't cover as much as you think they do.
Evidently not. Thank you, Laszlo.
I'm sorry to throw you in the
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah, no, the bus wheels weren't on my chest for an hour. Yeah, thanks.
I love it.
What is he hiding? Look at him. What is he hiding?
What? What am I? Dignity.
What is he hiding?
You pop entire production pieces.
Yeah, I do. Let humility back a while ago.
All right, that's all we can do over here. We got to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
One more Steve.
Very busy show. We didn't get to half the stuff.
I brought Jim Norton a bully bat.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow, that's one of those fraternity spanking paddles
Yeah.
with bully on
You
it.
could get your fanny really smacked with that.
Wowee.
Hey, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
my.
That's
You could also
heavy.
use it as a cricket bat, but
Yeah. couple of uses for that thing.
A bit of wood.
Hey, really fast, don't forget, vote for Jerry Springer tonight.
Yes, keep Jerry in that dancing show.
Dancing with the Stars. ABC, very confused that Jerry Springer is still in it. I think we have something to do with it. We got O&A Pest. They've been voting for Jerry Springer like crazy at abc.com. And it's going to be tough to keep them going.
You remember beaming people with those things?
San Francisco.
Wow,
Good.
We got
dodgeball.
bully dodgeballs.
Yeah.
That's that good ping sound. And the texture on this will leave a mark on the side of your face for a week. Nice.
Bully's out on PS2 today.
Very cool.
Check it
Jerry
out.
Springer. Vote for Jerry Springer.
Yes.